Halls of 4 seasons lost. In Austin, I saw pause. My eyes crawled to a table. Paralyzed by pairwise dice, then attend to this heaven slice of an angel wrapped in skin. Throw dice and woes of life. Love deprived, look at her vibe. What's the meaning of life? One subjective paradise. Crystal chandeliers, focus reflected. Often mirrors appear clear, grinning from ear to ear. Craving and raving in rain, rekindle the flame. Closer she draws near. Stay there, remove your underwear, shove it somewhere over there. In paradise, we know our purpose. We know what our worth is. In paradise, we manifest dreams. In paradise, truth is what you can see.
Yes, it is. That's what we do here at the Unpopular Hour. This Friday afternoon. Of course, when you coming to you, just yeah, you can see I just got the fresh cut right there. My boy Keith is in the background. But I'm at Cutting Up Barbershop. If you don't know where that's at, here it's at Cutting Up Barbershop, 35 Northeast 36th Street. You want to call and find out if they're available, 405-524-6100. Of course, they're closed Sundays and Mondays. Tuesday through Saturday, 9 to 6. They are open and available, and walk-ins are welcome here at Cutting Up Barbershop. Of course, we've got some interesting stuff. We do have our Cutting Up Dumbest Statement of the Week. The question is, how many of you all are going to agree? Or you might agree with what it's Bill Stinson, and he the one that said it, Keith, wasn't he? Yeah, we're just going to put Bill on blast, man. We're just putting Bill on blast. Bill Stinson came in here talking trash, and we just called him and said, hey, man, where you at? Come do that on the camera. We're here waiting for you, saying what's up. We're waiting. But I can't believe his statement, and you guys can't believe it either when you when you hear it, because when they told me that, I was like, he said what? And one statement, as Chris said, you can kind of maybe go with or whatever. But the other statement, there's just no way. I mean, there's just no way. I mean, it's just so ridiculous. But the first statement is. So, but let's get to our NBA news. Bill Russell's number 6 is to be retired across the NBA. And we were talking about this yesterday at the gym. We talked to some of my kids. And they're like, well, Coach, what about LeBron? I go, no. If you're already wearing number 6, then you're fostered in. So you don't have to change your number or anything like that. But once you stop wearing it, you cannot wear it again. So whoever comes into the league now, they cannot wear it. It's done. Because LeBron is number 6, and I forget there's a couple other people who are number 6. But my favorite number 6 was not Bill Russell. My favorite number 6 was Dr. Julius Irving. Was my favorite number 6. So, but anyway, I thought that was quite an honor for Bill Russell, kind of like Jackie Robinson, to be retired across the NBA like Jackie did with baseball. And I'm sure that the NBA is going to do some additional things with that. I'm sure they're going to, maybe change up and, give where everybody wears the number 6 that day, which will be kind of hard to do. I don't know if they could do that, especially for calling fouls and things like that. So that might be a little tough, but maybe wear 6 on their jerseys or something like that. I'm sure they'll come up with something to honor him, the kind of the way they did Jackie. And like baseball, everybody can wear the number 42 on that particular day, and you don't have to worry about fouls being called or anything like that. So that might make it a little easier for baseball. But basketball, I'm sure Adam Silver will be creative enough to come up with something that they can honor Bill Russell league-wide with the number 6. And I'm sure they'll do something. I just don't know what. But, you know what? Maybe that's a question that we'll come up with. Maybe some people can come up with some different questions or get different statements about what they think. I mean, what do you think? What do you think the NBA can do to add to or to honor Bill Russell with the number 6 jersey throughout the league on whatever special Bill Russell day that might be, whether they're going to use the day he died or the day he came into the league or whatever you want to choose to use. I'm sure they'll come up with something. But hey, what are some of your suggestions? You guys can text me if you know my number, or you can leave stuff in the comments, or if you're on YouTube, remember if you're on YouTube, you can watch it at just go search the Unpopular Hours dash Matt Clark, and it will pop up, and then you subscribe and like and hit the notification button. Every time that we come on, you will get a notification that we're on live on YouTube or Twitch and Facebook. You already know, if you're my Facebook friend, you get to watch this. And then one other news, we will be sending our show to podcasts because people love podcasts. So even though we are a live stream, we're going to take the audio from the shows and we're going to capture that over and start doing so that way you can go to, I think we're going to use Spotify, I forget what, we're looking at several different platforms to use to get our message across. And then also starting in September, we will be using call-ins. So we'll have a phone number where you can call in. This is going to be especially good for after Thunder games when people can call in and kind of talk about what they feel happened in the Thunder. What do you think my analysis was, whether it was fair or not fair? To me, I'm always going to be fair. If somebody does great, I'm going to say it. If you're bad, I'm going to say it. And that's the way I look at it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to try to, give you some sort of narrative, because I think you as a sports fan are knowledgeable enough to know when someone is lying to you or when someone is telling you the truth or when someone is giving you an honest analogy of what is going on in the game. So because every time somebody says it's a foul doesn't mean it's a foul. So that being said, I'm looking forward to the things that we will be coming up with in next month. Drew Hinthorn will be joining me live at a couple locations. We're trying to figure that out because we know Tuesdays we're going to be at George's Barbecue. Fridays we're going to be here at Cutting Up. And then we're just trying to figure out women-only Wednesdays. We're going to figure out what we're going to do with that as far as locations at women-owned businesses. So, and I've talked to a couple of ladies about coming into their businesses and doing the remotes there to help promote their business. And, of course, YNB, might as well do since we're on that tub. YNB, family-owned and operated since 1912, the bank that makes things happen. Thank God for them and their willingness to be the sponsor for us to go out and promote black women and minority-owned businesses in the Oklahoma City area. You can pre-qualify online at www.ynbok.com. That's www.ynbok.com if you want to pre-qualify for some loans. That is the place that you want to go. And then, of course, in the latest KD news, we talked about the other day that he wanted Sean Marks fired, who is the GM, and he wanted Steve Nash fired, who is the coach, or trading. And, Boston seems like the best place for him to go, but then I don't think the Nets really want to trade him because they gave you a nice offer and you wanted Robert Williams. They're not going to give you Robert Williams. They don't have a center. That's their center that he protects the paint for them. He's too valuable. And so why would you do it? But to me, the Nets aren't trying to trade him. It's almost like the Lakers with Russell, but I don't blame the Lakers when it comes to Russell, and we can talk about that in a little bit. But with KD, I don't think the Nets are truly trying to trade him, because if they were, you could have made that deal. You're getting a couple first-round picks, a second-round pick. You're getting Dana White, and you're getting Jalen Williams. I mean, come on now. And maybe throw in Marcus Smart if you want to do that. So they're giving you enough. You just don't really want to trade him, so you're going to ask for something in addition to that. You don't really want to trade KD, let's face it. And then Kyrie. Hey, Chris. He's not well. He's back there eating. I'll talk to him about that in a minute. But Kyrie Irving, he wants the full deal, but he wants to play 60 games. 60 games. Let me get this straight. You want me to pay you $40 million and you want to play 60 games? No, I'm not doing that. I'll give you $20 million and you can play 60 games, or I'll give you $40 million and you can play 72. You can take 10 games off. So when there's a tragedy in the world, it affects you, so you can take 10 days off or 7 days off because there's a tragedy that you don't know anybody in that tragedy, the event that happened, but you can take time off. But 60 games, bro, I don't even know what to say about that. What do you think about that, Keith? Kyrie Irving wanting full contract, but he only wants to play 60 games. Dude, what planet do you live? I just don't understand it, dude. Now I know why KD wants out of there because I think once he actually played with Kyrie and started figuring out what kind of guy he was, he's like, I'm out. He's like, I'm out. I can't do it, and I don't blame KD. I'm like, I don't know how you went over there in the first place. You had it great at Golden State, even though to me Draymond wanted you out because he was a non-factor. He was a non-issue. It was you, Clay, Steph. He was not a factor anymore, so you had to go so that he could become relevant again. So he'll be able to go do his podcast and TNT thing now. So he'll be able to do that. So that being said, let's get to our favorite thing here at Cutting Up, the dumbest statement of the week. Lamar is better than Tom Brady. Yes, you heard me right. Lamar is better than Tom Brady. I'm going to say it again. Lamar is better than Tom Brady. Now, I can kind of give, as like Chris said, I can kind of give you that one maybe a little bit because, if you like athletic quarterbacks versus a traditional one, or if you like a guy who has a MVP and no Super Bowl rings, or a guy who has multiple MVPs and multiple Super Bowl rings. So, whatever you like. Preferably, I want the guy with the multiple Super Bowl rings. That's just me. And then this one here is just undefendable. Luka is just another Ricky Rubio. I'm going to let that one sink in for me. Like I said, I'm going to let that one sink in for a minute. And Bill Stinson, why aren't you here? You make a comment like that, bro, and then you don't even come in defending yourself, knowing that I'm going to be here. And JJ over at Elite Automotive Service, he told you about it. Hey, come see Matt. He's going to be over at Cutting Up. Where you get your hair cut, and then you ain't even here. And then I think I'm joined by my boy Drew Henthorne of HuskerDrewPicks.com. What's up, bro?
Just on fire. Just on fire.
Well, I know it's hotter than a mother, and you were on fire last night with your picks. We'll get to that in a minute, though. But did you hear the dumbest statements of the week, Drew?
No, I didn't. I just jumped on with it, man.
The dumbest statements of the week. And Chris, he says you can defend this, and I'm with him. Lamar is better than Tom Brady.
I don't agree.
We don't agree with it, but what I'm saying is, like Chris said, you can defend that a little bit because if you like a more athletic quarterback who's won MVP with no Super Bowls versus a guy who has multiple Super Bowls and multiple MVPs.
But maybe he's talking about now.
But if he's talking about Lamar is not better than Tom Brady now.
I don't think so either.
So, but at least you have an argument. Agree, Drew? You have an argument. If you want something more athletic.
I mean, you might be able to argue it today.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about today.
I strongly disagree.
But this is the other one, Drew. Now, you sitting down, bro?
I am. Well, I'm actually standing up getting gas.
Well, as long as you ain't driving.
Yep.
Luka is just another Ricky Rubio.
Oh, man. Is Ricky Rubio even playing?
Yeah, he's still playing, but Luka is another Ricky Rubio.
Wow. Who said that?
Bill Stinson, he's supposed to be here today, Drew. I used to train his son, and he made a comment while here at the shop the other day. Were you cutting his hair, Chris, or was Keith? Sean was cutting his hair. And he made that comment, and then so we're trying to find him. Keith called him on my phone today. He goes, yeah. But what did he say, Keith? He's busy? What did he say? He said he's going to try to come through. You know what that means, Drew? He ain't coming.
I might have to just come through today. I'm over here off 63rd and Western right now. Where's your shop at?
It's right, you know where the 7-Eleven is? Right there on right here on 30, on 36th in Santa Fe.
36.
You know, there's a if you exit if you exit
Exit
Broadway Extension
36 and
36, go left.
Yeah.
And so anyway, he's not here. He ain't showing up. We're just laughing at him, no, bro. But anyway, those are the dumbest statements of the week, and we agree that the second one was way dumber than the first one.
Second's a lot dumber. A lot dumber. I mean, Rubio maybe only got 1 or 2 more years left in the league.
Well, he said
Maybe.
he also said that the Ravens are going to win the Super Bowl. Lamar's going to be the MVP.
Now the Ravens could win the Super Bowl.
Yep, I agree with that. They have a chance on that, but the other was like, yeah, no, that ain't happening. That is not happening.
He's not gonna win. He's not gonna win the MVP because he's not gonna throw for 3,000 yards.
Right. Well. But what he did, what Lamar did, as far as his performance when he did win the MVP. If he has another, what did he throw for? 3,500 yards and ran for 1,500. So if he has a year like that, he possibly can. But he don't have anybody to throw the ball to, except Mark Andrews.
No.
And that's it.
He's injury prone.
Yeah, and so I don't know how he's going to have another MVP year. And can he stay healthy? Can he run that much and be healthy? Because now, what is he now? 25, 26 now, something like that. So
what is this, his 6th year in the league?
Yeah, fourth, fifth. Let me see. This is his contract year, so his 4th year. Going to his 5th year. So that's why he's trying to get the money. But let's face it, Lamar's betting on himself this year. Same thing that Dak did. Remember, and so we'll see it because Dak was having a good year until he got hurt and the Cowboys went in the tank.
Dak had a lot of guys to throw the football to.
Yeah, he did. But he can actually throw the football. So that makes a huge difference, So, and then of course in the NBA news, our boy Bill Russell's number will be retired throughout the league. What do you think is something that they could do to honor Bill Russell? Because Jackie Robinson said everybody wore 42.
What's LeBron gonna do when he?
No. Everybody, if you have the number,
to wear 6?
Yeah, if you have the number now, your grandfathered in. But once you're done with it, you're done with it. Nobody else can ever get that number again. But if you're already wearing it, you can wear it.
Gotcha.
But the question is, what are you going to do? And LeBron may go back to 23 now that, Bill Russell they retired his number. He may switch off. So, but the question is, how do they honor him? Because Major League Baseball, everybody wears 42. Everybody can't wear 6 in a basketball game. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't wear 6. So how would you, what I'm saying? How would you put fouls on him if you did that? So what would be a recommendation you'd have for that?
You cut out on me there.
Oh,
what was the question again?
I said,
sorry about that. I lost you.
The number 6. How would you change that? You know what I'm saying? How would Major League Baseball? Everybody wears 42, but in basketball, everybody can't wear 6.
Maybe everybody has to wear a green number 6 jersey.
Yeah, but nobody. The Lakers ain't wearing no green number 6. I can promise you that.
Except for the Lakers.
Yeah, Lakers not wearing green number 6. There's no green in there. So, but because we were sitting there talking. One of my kids is at Harvard. And we were talking about what a racist place Boston is. To me, it's one of the most racist cities I've ever been in my life. It's like being in the South, but worse because they try to be so progressive and they're not. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm not a Boston fan. So that being said, we're going to take a quick break. Thank our sponsors at Collaborative Logic. If you have any IT solution needs, they are your people to get you done. Mark Long over at SRB. If you have any engineering, surveying, or planning, those are the people that you need to talk to. And Oak Grove Trucking. In fact, I got to see my boy Jose last night, have a couple cocktails with him while watching the captain.
Dump
truck. That's our boy. By the way, he says he's
got 2 or you got 3 now?
He's got 2. He's got his third. He's got a third one coming back. So he's getting it back.
We need to get him a driver.
Yep. Well, that's the problem. He ain't got no drivers. He was dirty. He had to work yesterday. Then of course Greg and Max Nafee over at NAFCO, and then our sponsors who help us go out and be remote today at Cutting Up is Y&B, family owned and operated since 1912.
The bank that makes things happen.
Yes, they do.
Go on in there and see Joe Horn Randy Wright, Carolyn Henthorne, and
Carson
Wright.
Yeah, don't forget
Who
Carson.
am I leaving out? Nathan Taylor. Who else am I leaving out?
Well, you know,
they will help you out.
Yeah, well, you definitely don't want to go see our boy Kent because, you know, you ain't going to be able to see him.
No, you don't want to see Kent. I don't even know. He only works 1 or 2 days a week. So. And he takes off early on those days.
Oh, my God, bro. You be running your mouth. You going to get yourself in trouble, bro. You going to get yourself.
I tried to get him to come have a beer with me a couple weeks ago, and he wouldn't do it. So now he's on my bad list.
Oh, well, I can tell. You just putting him on blast right here. You can't be doing that. Now, speaking of putting you on blast, bro, what's up with you? Here are your picks for today.
Mm-hmm.
Dodgers minus 250.
Let's go ahead and put that out there that I am 15-4 over the last 3 days.
15-4 over the last 3 days. That's crazy in baseball.
Yeah.
But anyway, we have the Dodgers minus 250 today, Drew.
Yeah, the Royals are terrible.
Yep, and
that's all. There's really no logic to that except for the Royals are terrible.
Yes.
But you know what though? The Dodgers will probably lose to them because they lose to the terrible teams.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, they won 10 in a row now.
Yeah, but still, they just who did they get? They got swept by the Royals, didn't they? Or was that the Yankees?
They got swept by the Reds.
Was that the Yankees that got swept by the Royals?
Yeah, 2-game set.
Yeah, just stupid. Then of course, speaking of the Yankees, minus 114, you have them.
That's a low line. That's a low line too.
I saw that
against the Red Sox, and Red Sox are not playing very well right now.
Yeah, but we don't know if Aaron Judge, he needs the money. He needs to start hitting home runs again so he can really get paid the highest contract in the history of sports.
That'll be crazy.
Phillies plus 187. You're going the opposite direction with them.
Again, you see, I need the Mets to lose, so I'm willing it to happen.
You are really on it. Well, you got your Braves, bro, minus 141.
Hey, yeah, we'll be all right. Got the Marlins. The Marlins are falling on hard times. They might about to have a fire sale.
Yeah, well, Jeter had them.
You got the Phillies, Mets, and the Braves all in their division, and all of them, over 20 games. Every one of those teams is 20 games over 500. All three in the playoffs. The Marlins are seeing the writing on the wall.
Yep.
They're not going to make the playoffs. They're not going to win the division, and they just got swept. So I don't foresee. But Fried just went on the DL, so the Braves are going to have to pull somebody up from
AAA.
From AAA to fill in for Fried for 10 days.
Well, we were also
2 starts.
Right. Well, we were also talking about that. We'll talk about the captain here in a minute. I don't know if you got to see it last night. If you didn't,
it was good, wasn't it?
Boy,
I
man,
did. It was great,
dude. That was better than the Last Dance. I think
his wife is a smoke show.
Oh, isn't she? God dang.
God. Man.
God.
That's what an IMG model. That's what an IMG model looks like.
Well, he's had them all. He's had several. Plus,
she got a gift card.
She got a gift basket. I don't think she got a gift basket. I don't think she got a gift basket, bro. But one thing about that, okay, because speaking of the Marlins, he had them rolling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he had a plan, and they went totally out. The people who actually owned the company were like, yeah, now we want to do something different. And he's like, wait a minute. The agreement was this.
Jeffrey.
Not Jeffrey Lurie, the other guy.
The
hedge fund guy,
manager.
Yeah. And you want to go a different direction. Okay, well, let me see. He built you up. He built up your farm system. He's built everything. He got you in the playoffs in 3 years. Everything's rolling, and then you want to go in a different direction. Okay.
And they probably would have gone further in the playoffs. They ran into a Braves team with 3 aces that year.
Yeah, they did.
They've been all right.
They did. But you know what? They just weren't deep the next year. And it just, shortened season, whatever. But, they just weren't deep. But he was getting in there. He's like, 5-year plan, which is what, the Cubs were on. And look what happened there. But anyway, let's digress. Let's get back to that. Then we'll talk about the captain later. But the Blue Jays, minus 158, Drew.
Yeah, they're home on Friday night. That'll be a good game, too. I look for that. That'll be a good one to watch.
Now, they're at home, too, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Then you got the Pirate Giants over 7.5.
Yeah, late night Friday night game. Journey will start singing. We may hopefully get some late runs. I don't like taking the over, and in San Fran very often, but weather says it's gonna be wind's gonna be blowing out into the ocean. So
Yeah, well,
we'll
you got
see.
McCovey Cole should be. You're hoping that McCovey
That's
Cole should be
that's a
busy.
place. That's a place I'd like to go see a ball game at for sure.
Yep, definitely. And then, of course, one of my favorite locations to watch a game, Minute Maid Park. You got the A's and the Stros over 8.5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's just a bandbox. They'll get 8 runs there.
Yeah, man, I tell you what, I love that place. I got to take little G. He and I need to go see a Stros game. That would be a fun place for me to take him. We went and saw the Rockets play, and then, of course, he goes with his mom's boyfriend, and they get floor seats. Basically.
All right, man, I just pulled up here. I'm gonna come on in. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, I'm gonna walk in. Talk to you in a second.
All right. My guy Drew Henthorn of HuskerDrewPicks.com. I'm going to get set up while he's on his way in here and to get him going. But, because part of the thing we're going to be talking about as well when Drew gets here is the captain and what happened there with the captain. What a great show that was, a great series. I don't know if you guys saw it last night, but if you didn't, you missed a great series. Highlighting Derek Jeter and what he did for the team, not only the Yankees, but not only for the Yankees, but for everybody else. So it was good seeing Derek Jeter, and it was good seeing the captain. I loved the whole thing. I think it was better than The Last Dance. If you ask me, I think it was better than The Last Dance. And that's just my opinion on everything. Here are your headphones, Drew. Yeah, grab my chair, Chris. My guy, Drew Henthorn of HuskerDrewPicks.com, just walked in. Wait a minute. Is that a Braves jersey you got on?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Represent.
Oh, my God, dude. It's going to be one of those kind of days. I can see that already if I got to deal with him. But one of these days, we're gonna sit down. We're going to have all the boys on. There you go. There's a chair right there. Thank you, Chris. Well, you just landed up on today. There you go, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Look
at that.
What's happening, my friend? About time you decided to show up live on air.
We are here.
Yes, we are.
Friday.
But anyway, we're talking about the captain, my friend. You can see we're getting plenty of deal with the one mic, and we'll have your mic for you next week. The one thing I liked about the captain was the simple fact that he was real. He didn't pull any punches. We were talking about the Marlins, and he was like, hey, that wasn't the deal. Alex Rodriguez, and I love what his wife said. Bro, you're a grown man. He was 20 years old. Come on now. Let it go.
Right.
Let it go.
Well, he did, too, at the end. He let it go with Brian Cashman. That was a nice move.
Yep.
Like I said, I've gained a lot more respect for Jeter than I had going
Before
into that
that,
show.
yeah.
I think a lot of people are going to see
Well,
him.
wait a minute. Did he get 2 out of 3?
Well, he did.
Okay. I just was asking. I was just asking.
He got all of them. All three of them.
Well, he only beat the Braves twice during the World Series, didn't he?
Twice, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Two for two.
Dude, really, man? What is up with all of this crap you got on, man? Look at I'm like, oh, hey, you got your Jordans on? Look at you, man. Oh, he got his Jordan 1s on. I'm surprised. Hey, you know what I should have did? I should have wore my stuff for you today. My baby blue. I should have wore that baby blue for you,
Back
but
in
I
town,
didn't.
and this is gonna be a regular Friday.
Yeah,
thing.
then you'll have your own mic and your own setup, so you'll be able to go and get it on your own.
We gotta get YMB to sponsor me a mic.
Really?
That's what's going on.
Did you hear that, Randy? Did you hear that, Randy? He needs a mic. Yeah, we'll just go. We'll run over.
Car loan and a mic.
Yeah,
That's I need.
Well, you already got the car. By the way, nice wheels, man.
Hey, sometimes.
Now, is that yours or the
Sometimes
missus?
you gotta turn lemons into lemonade.
Yeah, no, is that yours or the missus?
It's mine.
Oh, for the day.
It's the missus. Mama's gotta be happy.
Oh.
Mine's got 200,000 miles on it.
Yeah. Yeah. But you know what? You need that to do what you do.
Correct.
Now, what are you coming up here doing now that you move? What are we doing?
We're doing the same thing. We're doing a lot of low slope ripping, a lot of soft metal, And we're making picks.
What's that?
We're making picks. HuskerDrewPicks.com.
What's that? Oh, Husker Drew Picks. Yeah, I am proud of my boy. He went what 15-4 in the last 3 days.
Correct.
Well, you were what 6-0 last night?
I was. I would have gone 5-1, but my picks I gave you went 4-0, and then the Cubs did beat the Reds. But
Oh, they
it
did.
didn't go over.
Oh, it didn't go over because we talked about that at the end. That was your pick
4-2.
at the end.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we talked about that at the end. So
So we DT Construction. We moved it from Omaha to here. So
sweet.
getting the wheels rolling.
Have you got any deals yet? Or
Yeah, we have. We're
already? Dang, man. Look at you, bro.
That's what we do.
That's what we do. Well, we got to change.
We make things happen. We keep it in the family.
We can't look at that stuff right there. I can't be looking at that right there.
I can't steal their slogan.
Oh my God! No, you cannot do that, bro. You cannot do that. He loves you, but I don't know if he loves you that much, my friend. I don't know if he loves you that much. NFL news, Drew. I don't know if you saw it, but we're gonna bring it up right here. Deshaun Watson.
What happened?
He said that he's willing to accept an 8-game suspension
Good call.
and $5 million fine. And the NFL says that's not enough.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Well, that's only what 3 games for his salary at 46 million. What did we figure it out to be?
for $17 million is what it would have been.
Right.
Yeah.
Sure, he'll take 5
Yeah,
million.
but the NFL, like I told him, I said, this is not about the NFL and him. It's about the NFL going after the Browns for the $230 million guaranteed contract with Deshaun and the $1 million deal this year. That's what this is
Sideshow
about.
Bob's what they're going after.
That's what this is about. I mean, it's not about them trying to attack Deshaun. I mean, it is, but it's more, I think, about that. But, Drew, 8 games and 5, what did they –
And he said, I could see it had been pushing a year if he didn't sit out last year. He sat
Right.
out last year. And now, like we were talking about yesterday, if he appeals that, he's going to sit out.
Drew, look behind you, bro. Or you can look
Oh,
at the camera.
no. He felt like
Hey,
someone
Chris, look what he did. Hey, it's right here on the camera, man.
I like it, though.
Hey.
I'll take my browbeating today.
Hey,
It's
Drew.
all right.
Hey, I thought
That was a good win. It was a good win.
Hey, I thought he was gonna wear his Dallas Cowboy stuff in here today. That's why I thought he was
Not
gonna wear.
football
it.
season yet.
It's not football season. Hey, Chris, where's your Cowboy stuff?
I'm not a Cowboy fan.
What-
Cowboy hat.
You got a Cowboy hat?
Okay, I wear vintage hats.
Who
I
signed
like
the back
vintage
of it?
hats.
Okay.
So it's easy in
My cousin
Oklahoma
played this for me. He signed
to
it.
get
Nice.
down
A vintage Cowboy
Pretty
hat.
sweet.
That Chris be coming up with some stuff. You hear what he said? He wears a Dallas Cowboy hat because he like vintage hats. And it's easy. That's what he said. That's what he said.
About no vintage 49er hat.
I live in Oklahoma.
Not-
It's easy to get.
Oh my God.
They have Amazon.
Oh, that,
Get it next day delivery.
oh my God. Something is really wrong with y'all, man. But anyway. Hey Chris, so what do you think about Deshaun with the 8 game, taking 8 games and $5 million?
That's what they just came.
No, that's what he said he would do.
Oh no, Deshaun's gone for the year. He's.
He's not going.
I mean, he keep messing with him. They gonna say indefinitely, like really, because I mean, he got one, he ain't admitting nothing, and then 2, so it's like I don't think.
Well, what we were saying is it's going to go back and forth. They're just going to keep going back and forth,
Yeah.
and he may play 10 games, and then they'll lose him in the playoffs.
Yeah, because the first thing I seen, before the 6 games came out, they said they offered him 12 games, and he turned it down. But they said there's no way possible he's gonna get to play in the Texans game, and that's like week 13 or something like that.
Yeah.
So there's no way possible that they'll allow him to play in that game. So
8 games,
Well,
$5 million. Huh?
The 8 games, $5 million. I think it's fair. Like I said, 8 games is right to me. Has always felt right to me.
8 games they don't seem right to me.
8. What I'm saying is,
It seems a lot. To
it
me.
seems a lot, but I'm just saying, if you really want to try to change the culture of the NFL, 8 games is good.
Calvin Ridley got a year.
Huh?
Calvin Ridley got a year.
I understand that, but
And
What the running back
But
from
what
the
I'm
Chiefs?
saying
What the
is-
running back from the Chiefs get?
6 games.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Or 4 or 6 games. But,
Beating somebody
but what
and
I'm
getting
saying
a
is,
massage.
but what I'm
Let's
saying
do
is, he didn't get convicted of anything.
Nothing.
0.
Just
Now,
in the court
but
of
the
public
perception
opinion, that's all he
is
got
perception. So now, do I agree? None of us agree with what he did.
No.
I mean, 66, you did something. There's some smoke,
A lot
something
of
happened.
66.
There's a lot. There's a lot. But at the same time, hey, bro, you shouldn't put yourself in that situation. Your arrogance got you in the way. So to me, 8 games is fair. and what it should be, but that's just where we're at,
Yep.
Drew.
So
Okay.
you think what he did is less than what Calvin Ridley did? See, there's my thing. I can't see.
Was Calvin Ridley convicted?
Calvin Ridley didn't do anything illegal.
Right.
He broke an
According to
NFL
Sean
rule.
Watson,
Well,
neither did he.
Well, Deshaun Watson didn't do anything either, and Deshaun Watson only broke the personal conduct.
Calvin Ridley bet $1,500.
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
bet. But what did he do?
Can't gamble.
On his
You can't
team.
gamble.
Can't gamble.
No, he bet on the Falcons.
Yeah, you
To
can't-
win,
but-
but he was out.
But listen,
yeah,
but
he
listen,
was
Chris,
out. He was
Chris,
out.
there's an unwritten rule.
Pete Rose rule there.
Yeah, you can't do that.
But
You can't
he's not
bet.
even playing.
No.
Hey, it don't matter. You can't bet.
Yep.
That's to me. You
Insider
can't bet.
trading there.
You're done.
Yep.
Okay, you're done on the betting
And
thing, man.
they don't. There's no.
There's no
gray
forgiveness
area
on it.
there.
No,
They're
no,
done.
there's no
I
betting.
can't-
There's no betting.
Now, I would agree with you at HuskerDrewPicks.com. that he didn't do damn thing wrong.
But
But the whole thing is, you were making it cost you $11 million. That's a lot to bet $1,500. You got to know better
Yeah.
than that.
as my buddy Jada would say, I mean, if you're making $11 million, why are you only betting $1,500 if you got an inside track?
That is definitely true.
I really think he was. I mean, from what he said,
Chris,
either Calvin really, he's not that dumb. He bet with his name.
it don't
He didn't,
matter.
like, try to hide
It's almost like he didn't know it was illegal,
He didn't know it. That's why he didn't
So
know.
it's
But
like, okay, I don't think he's that dumb.
which is a possibility.
okay, Chris,
I think he
Chris.
really felt
This
like,
is the deal.
I'm out.
This is the deal. You have an attorney.
Yes.
Before you do stuff, make a phone call. It costs you $500. Okay?
Well, and they have the orientation at the first.
Yeah, they let you
I
know
think
what
the
you
first
can
rule
do.
is no gambling.
No gambling. There's no gambling in sports. There's no gambling.
I mean, even me, I would probably think, you know,
Chris,
it's when
there's
I'm
no
playing,
gambling.
you know, when I'm
Chris,
playing.
there's no gambling in sports. You know that.
I agree.
No
But
gambling. So you
one
broke the
year-
rule. And he
I,
just.
and I think that goes to administration,
Yep.
coaches, front office. I don't think
But,
any of them can.
but I think if Chris, the point you're trying to make is he wasn't playing,
Yeah.
and so he
Right.
did it, and he didn't feel like
Nah,
if
he
I'm
was shaving
playing,
points.
yeah, if I'm
exactly.
playing,
He's not even.
you know, if I'm not playing, what difference does it make?
Yeah.
I think that's if that's his point. But like Drew's like boy, if you're making $11 million, what are you betting for anyway?
Yeah.
well, I mean, if you're gonna bet more than $1,500.
Well, no, but why are you betting? Why? I mean, I'm sorry. If I'm making $11 million, okay, here are the rules of the stuff I can and cannot do.
I mean, you can gamble if you got to get a gambling fix. Go play poker or Keno or something like
Something
that.
like that.
Don't
Yeah,
gamble
don't
on
go
the Falcons,
on the football, your team.
especially the Falcons.
That's an $11 million bonehead move.
Falcons never cover.
No. Well, we're gonna be better for you. Need to give us now, Chris. Who did you bet on? The Celtics to win it all? Is that who
Yeah.
you bet?
Bet on Celtics to win it.
Hey, you got
You
closer
bet.
than
What was it? What'd you get? 100 to 1. What was it? 40 to 1. What was it?
Oh shit, I don't remember.
Yeah, it was quite a bit.
Yeah.
It was a high number. It was a high.
Well, he was living high on the hog too when they went 2-1, wasn't he?
No. For this coming year.
Oh, gotcha.
This coming year. Yeah.
I was gonna say that'd have been nerve wracking.
Yeah, it would have been.
Playoffs.
And
No, I went to Vegas and I just put $100 down.
Hey.
yeah,
Just
just because.
just
You
because.
got
Okay.
skin in the game now.
All right, thank you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm not going for them to win. I want the Warriors to win again,
Oh boy.
or the Lakers.
Yeah, there we go.
Whoa,
There we go.
whoa.
Yeah. I need Russell Westbrook to get another ring.
No, what,
Hey.
another one?
He wins something we don't know
Another
about. Matt, see, I told you.
Dude, I'm out. Listen, all I want him to do is get traded so I can wear my Lakers stuff again. That's all I want. That's all I want. Get rid of him so I can wear my Laker gear. I can take it out of the box, out of the top of my closet, so I can wear it again. That's all I want.
So you think the Lakers' problems last year were Russell Westbrook?
No,
No.
part of it, yes, a huge part.
Part of it.
Okay, let me say this, Chris. They got, no, what I said, they got Russell to take the load off LeBron.
Yes.
That's why they got it. And he did not perform.
Well, and he is a ball dominant
So
guard.
I have a
LeBron
question.
James is a ball dominant guard.
I want you to think about it like this.
Okay.
Or
So,
point forward, where we call
Point
it.
forward.
Point forward.
when they got Russ, did Russ play any differently last year than he's played years before?
No.
No,
Okay.
I would say no. except for the fact that he did just absolutely throw up bricks last year.
Yeah.
It was bad. I mean,
Okay.
he's
turnovers.
not a good 3-point shooter, but he was horrible.
Put it like this: the only
Russ.
reason why Trae Young had more turnovers than he did because he played 4 more games.
Yeah.
Think about that for a minute.
Russ was
4
Russ.
more games.
And I'm not a Russ hater. Now, Matt's a Russ
LeBron-
hater.
Russ
I'm
was
not a Russ hater. I'm just a Russ disliker.
Russ was Russ. LeBron was LeBron.
Okay.
Was AD.
No. But let me say, but
He's the problem.
this is what I'm trying to tell you right
He
now.
hurt all year.
This is what I'm trying to tell you about Russell Westbrook and what I've always said. Everything that I've been saying about him from the time one in Oklahoma City came to fruition when he played for the Lakers.
He's old.
Because whatever he was doing in Oklahoma City, he was doing in LA. The numbers are the same.
Definitely.
Shoot except he shot free throws better.
Yeah.
He is who he is. Period. You're not going to win with a player who's not smart. Just not happening.
They do.
It's not happening.
The problem in LA is Anthony Davis.
Oh, I agree, but he needs to stay
Anytime
healthy.
They talk, any move they make is for Anthony Davis.
Yep.
When they brought Russ in, they said, okay, we bringing Russ in to push Anthony. We need Russ and LeBron
Push
to
the ball.
push Anthony Davis.
By the way, that's our boy Chris. He's off camera way the hell over there because he don't want to be on camera.
Well-
What kind of hat do you have on? What is that, a
See, I
Marlins
told you,
hat?
I think
Is that a
it's Blue
Seattle
Jays.
Seahawks? Who is that, Blue Jays?
Look like a Creighton Blue Jay hat.
Is that a Creighton? That's a Creighton hat?
Yeah, I told you I wear vintage hats.
It's for Creighton?
I don't know
Not,
where it's from.
oh,
I just
not
bought it.
Toronto, but Creighton.
I like
I
it.
just bought it.
Oh, my God. I can't do it. Okay.
And then you have, then just earlier this year, they were trying to bring in Rasheed Wallace. Like, he ain't done nothing in 15 years. But you bring him in because Anthony Davis, for some reason, they just think he's soft. So every person.
Wait a minute. There's no thing. Anthony Davis soft as cotton candy. Always has been.
I try not to call guys soft that could probably beat me up. You know what I'm saying?
He hit 7 foot.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm sorry,
Like,
look.
you know.
Take $1 million and hire LeBron's guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. I'm
Or go
sorry.
get Buddy
Well,
Hield.
I'm sorry, but you'll only have $42 million left over. Okay.
I mean, when Anthony Davis went on the thing, it's even if he, because I guess it's, I mean, like I said, I've never been in the NBA, so I don't know how often they shoot basketball. But when he was like, I haven't shot a basketball since
Yeah.
something, it's
Well,
like, you know what?
I mean, that's your job.
And even if that is true, man, you know what not to say. Like that's not.
But he doesn't care.
Yeah, he doesn't
He
care.
don't care. He
Because the
doesn't care.
elites of the game, they don't
Because
take
he-
3
because
months
he-
off.
Well, and I mean, I think Anthony Davis is a product of LeBron. He's always been a good basketball player, but I mean, as soon as he got with LeBron, we start hearing he was top 5 in the league, and I'm like, I've never heard Anthony Davis
Okay,
top 5.
no.
pretty good with the Pelicans.
Anthony Davis was top 5 in the league before he went to the Lakers.
So-
He was a monster. He was a
AD
monster,
and
bro.
AD and Chris
Straight
Paul
up
pushed
monster.
Kobe to the
Okay.
limit. And
Yeah,
said,
oh,
said
agree.
game
So
series.
Anthony Davis was top 5 in the league before he got
Yes,
to LeBron.
sir.
Yes.
So Anthony Davis,
Yes, sir.
oh, let's
Without
do
question.
Let's do the people. So Anthony Davis was better than LeBron.
No.
Anthony Davis is better than KD.
No.
No.
Anthony Davis is better than Steph Curry.
Yes.
At the time, yes.
Oh, no.
Yes. At that time,
Okay.
yes.
Anthony Davis was better.
Different position, though. That's a bit.
Okay.
That's,
Okay.
Anthony
That's a
Davis
guard
was
to a
better
center.
than
Yep.
James Harden.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Anthony Davis ain't better than none of those people.
But okay, listen. You're
Kawhi Leonard. I don't
Okay.
think Anthony
But like
I'll
this.
put Kawhi in there with him.
okay, but like this. Who would you rather have? Would I rather have LeBron or AD?
Yeah.
LeBron.
Yeah.
Would I rather have AD or Steph? Steph. Would I rather
Today.
have Would I rather have AD over James? Yes.
Yes.
See what I'm saying? If you break it down like that, who would you rather have
now
over
if you
the other
fast-
one?
but you
That
can-
makes more sense than
If
going.
you fast forward to the current game, there's some other guys now I'd rather have than AD.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
I mean, the
I'm
guy
gonna
riding in
have Giannis.
Philadelphia.
I'm gonna have Giannis. I have Embiid.
Yeah,
I have we'll have your boy.
So I would agree with you. 5 years ago, I would say yes, he was. 5 years now, I don't think he's a top 5 player now.
No, not now.
I don't even think Anthony
But what he
think
said
AD
was
is a
no.
top five
What
player
he
now?
said, what he
right now.
Right now.
no.
Yeah.
But no, what he said was at the time of the
time.
trade.
When
At the time of
so
the
trade was
trade.
2017.
At the time of the
No,
trade,
2016?
2016.
We went to LeBron in 2016.
Yes,
2017.
2017 because we won the title in 2020.
So he ain't better than Kawhi.
Kawhi don't play.
He ain't. Oh, he wasn't.
Okay,
I'm talking
whoa,
about
hold on.
Kawhi plays about as much as AD.
Hey, Drew. Hey, I forgot that. You missed this question. Kyrie wants full boat for 60 games a year.
He said that's not true.
He did say that.
He posted on Twitter like a little cap, emoji saying it's a lie. He said he really wanted the truth. Come on one of my shows.
Oh, then we ain't coming on your show, man.
so-
We ain't coming on your show. We know.
I,
Hey,
mean, I
we-
might ponder that. 60. If I can get him to play 60 games, if he takes a pay cut, if he only plays 59.
wait, no, he wants full
he wants
boat.
full
He
money.
wants the full boat.
But that's not. But he said it's not true.
I don't believe him. I don't believe him. Now he's trying to be like Draymond and get somebody to watch his podcast.
Oh, well, did you hear Draymond say the person that reminds him of his basketball game in the league right now is John Morant?
Now that's
the dumbest statement of the week. hey, do we need to do an NBA dumbest statement of the week? That would be it.
I was like, man, who does Draymond Green think he is? Like, when he broke it down, it was funny. He was like, there's nobody in the league that is smart as me, can play defense as well as me, can pass as well as me, the leadership skills. He was like, so nobody's really close to me.
Boy.
But if I had to choose a person, it would be.
I did see a funny video of him the other day getting on Paul Pierce when Paul Pierce was playing the last game at Golden State. He was like, they don't like you. You're not getting a going away tour. He's sitting over on the bench. He's just talking to him on the free throw line. He's like, nobody's standing up for you,
Nobody's
Paul.
standing up for you,
Nobody
Paul.
likes you.
Nobody, because he was the truth. But, KU grad.
I like
Of course, guys, we're over here at Cutting Up Barbershop, 35 Northeast 36th Street, 405-524-6100. They're closed Sundays and Mondays, but open 9 to 6, Tuesday through Saturdays. And for the most part, y'all close at what, 4 on Saturdays, Chris, pretty much?
4. Yeah.
Not 6, before we need to go back and change that.
Got happy hour on Saturday, man.
Yep, we got to do that. So, but anyway, what we're doing now is we're going to do our defensive line tiers.
Okay.
Now, I forgot to do offensive line, Drew, because we did quarterbacks, we did running backs, we did wide receivers, we did tight ends.
I mean, the offensive line would be tough. I don't know half those guys.
Yeah, but this tier, I know, but
You could do offensive line squads, like the whole offensive line. You could say like the Philadelphia Eagles have great offensive line.
right.
So,
Then we do the best offensive lines is what we would do. Okay, well, here we go. Here's the best. Okay, tier 1,
defensive lineman.
defensive lineman. Tier 1, Aaron Donald, he's 101.
Yeah, 1-1.
He's just a monster. He's my top 4 defensive at all time. Front line is Lawrence Taylor on the end. I got Reggie White on the other end. I got Aaron Donald in the middle, and I got your boy from the Dallas Cowboys in the middle.
Who's that?
My mind just went
Where you got
74.
Warren,
Bob Lilly.
Where you got Warren Sapp?
Oh, Bob Lilly's better than Warren Sapp.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna take Bob Lilly over Warren Sapp. Hey, when you go to 12 straight Pro Bowls, bro,
what about-
you
what
go
about-
to 12 straight Pro Bowls,
What about in
12, 12,
What about Sue?
he not better than Bob Lilly. I mean, I'm sorry, you go to 12 Pro Bowls, I don't care. You a beast.
I got you.
You a beast. I mean, he got more than all of them, so that's why I got to put him. Cam Hayward, who I love me some Cam
Steelers.
Hayward.
You
He's a
love you some
monster.
Steelers.
Yep. Now, tier 2 is elite. Aaron Donald's by himself, of course. Tier 2, Cam Hayward, Chris Jones. When they play him inside instead of putting him on defensive end for whatever reason the Chiefs were doing, I don't know what the hell that was. DeForest Buckner and Grady Jarrett.
Where you got defensive end for the Cowboys? Where you got him at?
Man, this is defense. Did I say defensive line or defensive ends?
I
We're
mean,
doing
defensive
defensive
end
ends
is
tomorrow
on
or
the
Monday.
line.
We're on defensive end. We're the interior linemen.
Okay.
All these these are big dudes.
I mean, is it the line or is it interior line?
Okay, interior defensive line.
Got it.
I'll be specific. Now Monday I'll go defensive ends. Jesus
You like
Christ.
having linemen in
Jesus
person,
Christ, a lime and a coconut. No, anyway, and then Grady Jarrett, who I really like Grady Jarrett. Do you like Grady
don't
Jarrett?
you? I do.
I mean, he plays with the Falcons, though. I mean, is that a knock against him because he's in Atlanta?
Yeah, almost.
I mean,
It's
really?
almost
I
like
mean,
being at Jacksonville these days.
yeah, it almost does, doesn't it? Tier 3, we got Kenny Clark.
Kenny Clark's a beast.
Yeah, I like Kenny Clark with the Packers. Okay, now, Vitavey, he's a beast.
I like Vitavey.
He's a monster, bro.
Yeah, that's a nice pickup for the Bucks too.
Yeah, it was a real nice pickup. Jonathan Allen from the Commanders.
Yeah.
Their
Redskins.
defense, the Redskins. We got to call them the Redskins. I'm sorry.
Commanders.
How do they come up with the Commanders?
I Told you
You know
what
what
it
we
sounds
need to
like.
do?
Told you what it sounded like before.
What is the Cleveland Indians?
The Guardians.
The Guardians. Who they guarding? The Galaxy. The Guardians of the Galaxy. The Cleveland Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh my God. Jeffrey Simmons of the Titans. Leonard Williams of the Giants.
Leonard Williams is a beast. A big old boy.
Then of course DJ Ritter from the Bengals. I really like DJ. And then Christopher Wilkins from the Dolphins. Now the Steelers. Stephen Tuitt is a beast. He really is. He's a monster. What is up with the Steelers and their defense? You know what I'm saying, Drew?
They attract it.
They just keep
coaches.
finding.
They don't rotate coaches in and out. They got a great front office. That's a well-run organization. So they're going to attract defensive players. And it's cold. They're going to run the ball, and defense is going to win championships.
Yeah, they are. And they're whoa, what's up, Lee? What's up, man? Boy, Lee just walked in. So anyway, okay, now we got to close it off, Drew. What we're going to talk about, which NFL schedules.
Who we got today?
Today we have the Steelers.
We did the Steelers. I thought we did the Steelers.
No, we're doing the Steelers and Browns.
Gotcha.
Remember we did the Ravens and Bengals yesterday. So we're doing Steelers and Browns. Here's the
We
schedule.
did the Browns because we walked through Deshaun's schedule.
No, we were talking about Deshaun and going through that. But I'm talking about the schedule.
Oh yeah, we were talking about who he's going to play.
Yeah.
I got you.
We're talking about AFC North
I got
now.
you.
Now the first schedule over here is that I'm sitting there looking at the Steelers.
I'm gonna preface this, but I don't think Steelers gonna make the playoffs.
I've got them going 10-7. But that's not when we did our. But remember, 10-7.
We bet with the heart there.
No, but 10-7 doesn't get you in the playoffs.
It does it in the AFC.
Yeah,
No,
but
right.
okay. So 10-7 doesn't get you there.
Gotcha.
Plus, when you look at who they're playing the Bengals, the Patriots, the Browns. But let's start off. Bengals,
That's a loss.
Patriots,
That's a win.
Browns, at the
I mean, that's
Browns.
a toss-up. Either
the
with
Browns.
or without Watson. I'm gonna take the Browns there.
Okay.
2-2 with the Jets.
2-2. Bears,
Buffalo's a
Bills,
loss.
loss. Buccaneers.
Loss. At Miami, that's a toss-up. I'll take the Steelers at Miami.
Okay, 3-4.
Yeah.
Eagles away. I
That's
think
a
they'll
loss.
win that. I think they'll beat because the Eagles can't run the football. Not against
That'd
that
be a good
defense.
game. Take the under in that game.
So yeah, 4-4. Get the bye. Saints home.
That's a win.
Bengals home.
Loss.
They're not gonna lose the Bengals twice.
Well, I mean, Bengals aren't going to lose the Steelers without a quarterback.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So that's 5-5. Colts at Indianapolis.
That's a tough one there. I'm gonna say it's a loss.
Okay, you're gonna say the loss. Okay. That's 5-6.
Atlanta. I'll
Atlanta.
take them a win there.
That's a win. 6-6. Ravens
That's a
home.
loss.
At home, they'll win that.
Okay.
Okay, but it's 7-6. You say they're 6-7.
Carolina's a win.
Yep. They're
I'll
8-6.
take them against the Raiders, and that's on Christmas Eve.
Yep, 9-6.
At Baltimore's a loss.
Okay, 9-7, and the Browns at home.
And Cleveland at home. I got them going 9-8.
Yeah, I've got them 10-7.
Yeah, we're close.
10-7. What you got? What you got, Keith?
The Steelers.
Steelers. Okay, here we go with the Browns, which is the most interesting one.
Oh, it depends on who they start.
Well, we're telling you, but we don't know. We predict it.
Are we going to say that he's starting game one? Is that how we're predicting this?
No, he's not going to start.
Right.
Start game 7.
Game 7.
Man, he
8. Well, that's what I'm saying. Today he said he'd do 8 games at $5 million.
he's done, man. He's done.
That's what he offered the
Now
NFL.
against the Browns.
8 games and
They gave him 7.
Why don't
because
you just take
remember-
the 8 games and give him $10 million? Call it even.
8 and 10.
Yeah.
Okay, next year I'm only making $36 million.
Right.
Remember his name? Tyron Davis Price.
Tyron Davis Price. Who is that?
He's our rookie running back from LSU for the 49ers.
Oh man, we ain't talking about the 49ers yet. We haven't got to the
Talking
AFC
about
West.
practice squad
Hey, next Friday. Next Friday we'll make sure we do the damn 49ers schedule. We'll do 49ers. We'll do 49ers schedule next week.
9 from 12-5.
All right, I can see that.
Who?
Super Bowl berth.
Who is
Without
this?
Jimmy G.
No. Okay, we go. Hey, we're doing. Hey, we're on the Browns right now. We'll do the 49ers next week. Oh my God, we'll do the 49ers next week, Keith. We're not right now. We're on the Browns and the Steelers. Stay focused on where we're at. Jesus. Okay. Browns, Panthers. Oh wait.
That's a win.
Win.
Win with or without.
What do you say? Win or
Hold
without?
on. You said that's so
I think yes.
They're gonna have Baker.
when Baker plays.
You think Baker's going to start?
Yes.
From the notes that I've
Yes.
seen, Baker
Yeah.
is
The starter.
leading
He's
the
the guy.
pack.
So what you're saying? Let's go call it out. I'm saying a W.
If Deshaun Watson doesn't play first game and they got to start Jacoby Brissett,
Jacoby Brissett had a winning record.
Baker.
So
believe
who do you
Baker.
got? Who do you
I'm
got?
taking the Browns.
Browns, Keith. Browns and Panthers. Oh, 2-2. What you got, Lee? You're a tiebreaker.
I believe
Tampa,
in
huh?
Baker.
Panthers. Whoa. All right, we're 3-3 here. Three
Montana
Browns,
and
three.
Oklahoma.
You can tell 3-3. All right, Jets.
That's a win.
That's a win.
I don't care who plays.
Steelers at home.
Ooh. Well, I'm going to take the Steelers there.
Yeah.
Keith,
Especially with no Deshaun.
Lee.
Out of who? Steelers and the Browns?
Yep. It's at the Browns.
Oh, Browns.
Falcons
That's a-
away. That's a win.
That's a win.
Yeah.
Chargers at home.
Falcons might
That's a loss.
Chargers
Give
at
me the
home.
Chargers.
That's an L.
Give me the Chargers.
L.
They lose to the Chargers.
So they're 3-3. Patriots at home.
Yeah, you know what?
4-3.
That's a tough game to call because Belichick's going to be on that backup quarterback.
What
Yeah.
game is that? What game is that?
Patriots game
Seventh game.
Game 6.
Deshaun Watson first
Game 6.
Game 6.
Oh, Deshaun lost.
Yeah.
Nope.
Well, I don't believe in the
Okay.
I don't either, but he'll dial it in. and get
Yeah,
back
my
and
deal
forth.
is they'll be 3-3 after 6 games. That's what I'm saying. No matter how you look at it, they'll
You
be
know what?
3-3.
We talked about that.
Yep.
If they could be 500 when Deshaun comes back,
They'll be fine.
Watch out.
Yep. But the problem is the game that Sean comes back is against the Ravens.
yeah. Welcome back.
Hey, on the road. So what do you like that? Browns against the Ravens
Give
on
me the
the road.
I think the Ravens are going to have a bad season.
Wow.
Well, I got him in the AFC Championship game.
I don't have that far. I don't have that. Okay.
I got to win
Browns,
the division.
Browns and Ravens. With Deshaun,
I got Ravens.
with Deshaun or without?
Ravens with or without.
Yeah.
So hold on, where do you got the Bengals?
Second place.
Second.
I got the last game of the year with Baltimore.
I've got the Bengals winning.
Division.
He's got the Ravens winning.
Yeah,
They play each other last game of the year.
Yep.
Where at?
Let me see who we
Cincinnati.
got. Bengals home.
I got them losing that game,
So right now they're 3 and
and
3.
that will be his first game back if he goes 8 game suspension.
Right.
So the first game back if he gets 8 games is at Miami. You got
And I don't know. Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, they got that bye.
And then
Ooh,
so he'd
at
get a week,
Dolphins.
he would get a week to prepare to go at Miami. Yeah.
Ooh.
What time? At the noon start. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Deshaun Watson that good?
He's really
We
good,
don't know.
dude.
He played 2 years.
But he was top 5. He was a top 5 quarterback before he got hurt.
He was.
He was.
We did pull up his stats.
He was a
He was
monster.
like a 70%, 70.3 passer rating.
Yeah, something stupid. What do we say? Dolphins,
I'm gonna give him a win there. So we got
Bills,
loss at Buffalo, the loss.
Buccaneers.
I'm gonna take Cleveland to beat Tampa Bay.
I took Cleveland to beat Tampa Bay at home as well.
Yep.
Yeah, I took them to beat. It's late in the year. It's
And
late in the year.
And that'll
It's
be
late
his
in the year.
third game back. So
Deshaun's third game
he
back.
is the Deshaun Watson of old. They should beat Tampa.
Yep. Because remember, Tampa Bay is a little beat up, and Tom Brady don't have his offensive line, and that line is going to be.
And a security blanket.
Ooh, you don't have a security blanket.
Any kind of time.
Yeah.
And we got to remember, it's at the Browns.
Yeah.
And it's going to be cold.
Cold,
It's going to be
nasty.
cold.
You know, Brady love that coach.
But no.
Brady
It
may
ain't
sit
him.
out that game.
It ain't him. It's the other guys.
Brady may sit out there.
He might. Okay.
Low management.
Texans. Texans.
Raining, cold.
I know Texans.
That's a win. Deshaun will wear them out.
The question is, he's going to get a massage before the game.
And after.
That's terrible. I'm sorry I said that. Was terrible.
He might not be.
Is that too soon? Is that too soon? Drew?
That's what we were saying the other day. Who knows what you're gonna get?
And then they have the Ravens at home.
Somebody got to beat him.
Remember they play the Ravens at home.
At
So.
Cincinnati you got lost there at the Bengals.
Oh yeah, I got lost at the Bengals.
Okay.
Yeah, Browns losing at the Bengals, and then they have Ravens home.
And I got the Browns winning the Ravens against the Ravens at home.
Saints home.
That's a lot. That's a win.
That's a win. And the Commanders away.
Redskins. That's a loss. I'm gonna win. Win for the
and then the
Brownies.
Steelers
And I'm not.
at Pittsburgh.
And that
last
could
game of the
be
year.
to make the playoffs.
Yep.
Very possible those teams could be.
I have them. I have
9-6
one. I have
at the
one at 10-7, and the other one 9-8.
Right.
And the Steelers are starting Mason Trubisky.
I know.
Mason Trubisky, I like it.
Mason.
Both of them at the same time.
Mason Trubisky. Mason.
I like. That's what I'm gonna say. Their
That's
starter
good.
is from now on.
Mason Trubisky.
Yeah.
That's hilarious, bro. That was really good, Chris. Mason
That was
Trubisky.
good.
It's just a mix of
Terrible. Some guy that can't throw and can't run.
One that can't throw. One had both of them have little hands, so I don't
Mm-hmm.
know who's gonna be able to do what in the cold because. But let's face it, Trubisky's not bad.
huh?
He's not bad, man.
Who?
Trubisky's bad.
Trubisky's not bad. He all right. He all right.
Dude.
He all right.
He's terrible.
He hadn't thrown a touchdown.
No,
since
what I'm
Carolina.
saying is, I'm saying he's okay. I didn't say he's good. He's okay. He's probably 18, 19 at quarterbacks.
Okay.
I mean, did Chicago finish in the top 20 in passing when he was there?
Trubisky or Goff?
Oh, God.
And that tells you he's terrible.
Yeah,
Because Goff's
exactly.
terrible.
He is.
Trubisky over Goff.
Mason Trubisky.
Over Jared Goff. Mason Trubisky. Mason Trubisky over Jared Goff. Yes, I'm gonna take Trubisky over Goff.
Because
Yes.
you literally traded a
I had to think about that for a minute. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna take Trubisky over Goff. Goff's terrible.
I don't want either one of them.
Yeah, I'm with you, but I would take Goff.
And then I'd have to do a coin flip for him over Wentz.
Where's Goff now? Indianapolis?
Goff is at Detroit.
Detroit. Oh, that's even better.
I saw him last night.
Wentz, I don't know, man. You know what? Carson Wentz reminds me. Who is that? Is he on my team? No, it's like this little kid that I used to coach when I coached this all-white team. No, it's like, you know what it reminds me of? I coached this all-white team. We're playing an all-black team. End of the game, up to my guy snatches the rebound, turns, throws the ball to the black kid, he shoots the layup, we lose.
Sleepy Floyd.
Yeah, and I looked at him, I was like, I'm the only black person in your life. How you gonna throw it to kid? I'm the only black man. You only got one black person in your life. That's me. How you gonna throw it to him? And his parents just fell, and he started laughing.
Did you call him Sleepy Floyd?
No, I didn't call Steve.
You know who Goff reminds me of?
But anyway, that's what it reminded. Golf is like that.
We're showing
Ooh,
our age,
I don't
Sleepy
care
Floyd.
what color you have on. I'm throwing it to that other than my team. That's him. That's Carson Wentz.
You should have shown him the highlight 82
Carson
championship game.
Wentz is RG.
Sleepy Floyd just handed it to James Worthy.
Well, they boys. They play together. What's
True,
going
they
on?
did.
What's happening with yourself? Don't start with me right now. Hey, see, this is what happens. You have old people coming to the barbershop right there. See that old man right there? He don't want to talk. See, look at him. He gonna come up. Look at him. Now you know you on camera. You know you on camera right now doing assault. That's a
Yeah.
I'm done. I am done.
Salt.
That was assault. Hey Keith, are you gonna go get your gun, man? Why you gotta do that, man? Keith, man, what kind of people you have in your chair, man? You just have anybody in your chair. Hey, well, Drew had a good show, man.
Hey, man.
I want to thank everybody for coming and watching this edition of the Unpopular Hour. Of course, we're at Cutting Up, 35 Northeast 36, just east of 36th and Santa Fe. And we'll be here every Friday. So, by the way, Bill Stinson, don't be scared if you're going to run your mouth here at the barbershop and we show up on Friday to call you out on the dumbest. That has to be, Chris, that has to be the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Luca is a Ricky Rubio.
Yeah,
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
he said Luca is Ricky Rubio.
Is a Ricky Rubio, and he would take Lamar. Lamar is better than Tom Brady.
Now, would you take Lamar Jackson over Tom Brady right now?
No.
No,
No.
No.
Tom Brady's got
Who cares?
17 games left.
I know, but
His
I don't
career.
care.
cares?
I'm not.
This is Brady's last year.
Yeah, I agree. He done.
This is it.
He gonna go on the Miami
He's going to
Dolphins.
give it one more run.
He gonna
This is it.
go. He gonna go on the
See
Miami
that
Dolphins.
money he got offered? I'm out of here too.
Yeah, he's done.
He can make more money
He's
as an
done.
announcer than he will playing football.
But anyway, we thank everybody for
Stop
watching.
wearing
Hey, everybody be
Skechers.
safe out there.